So at this point, we just getting to the bottom of what really happened in the double murder that YNW Melly is currently on trial for. If you new here, I'm getting to the end of my theory. So if you missed the beginning of it, this not going to make sense to you. But I would say go back and watch it for everything I'm about to say to make sense, because I don't want them dumbass comments. Now, where I left off is saying that I assume YNW Sack Chaser had to get shot first because based on the the crime scene analysis testimony, he didn't see the shot coming, which means that nothing scared him or alerted him for him to not be reclined, relaxed in that chair as the crime scene analysis testified that he was when he was shot. Now, something else that the crime scene analysis testified, which the defense also asked a question about because it sounded crazy as hell, is that the shooting happened with a .40 caliber, and the crime scene analyst testified that at the time of the shooting, YNW Bortland did not move when the shots rang out. He said he did not move. And the reason that he says he did not move is because of the blood spatter or something that he was saying. But come on now, anybody with common sense know that don't make sense. And they all had THC in their system. If I'm high as hell, you think that I'm not gonna jump if some... Okay, anyways, next. So, we here. YNW Sack Chaser has to get shot first. Now, I want you to ask yourself this next question, because this only theory, the only way to go. If the person in front of you gets shot, like YNW Juvie witness, and what the prosecution trying to say is that it's Melly who did it, the person allegedly sitting next to Juvie, how is it that YNW Juvie got shot in the cheek? I'm going to ask again. If YNW Juvie witness YNW Sack Chaser get shot in the back of the head by their best friend, and he didn't see it coming, how is it that he managed to stay still, not even necessarily stay still, but get shot at the angle in which he was shot? Because a normal human reaction would be to either look at the person who just shot and be like, bro, what the fuck? Or try to get your ass out the car because clearly it's something going on that you don't know about and motherfuckers killing people. But that's not what happened. Now, if you went back a couple videos to go and watch, you know that YNW Juvie had a defensive wound on his hand. He was shot and the thumb of his left hand. I hope y'all catching my drift. This is what really happened. If you made it this far, congratulations. I believe, and this is my theory, based on everything that I just told y'all, that YNW Juvie shot YNW Sack Chaser. Melly wasn't in the car. Whatever transpired, YNW Juvie shot YNW Sack Chaser, and he didn't see it coming. Now, it could have been a past beef. It could have been a vendetta. It could have been anything. It could have even been that they got into an argument about something big and he thought that it was little. But he was sitting in the front seat looking out the window and he got shot in the back of the head. And I believe YNW Juvie did it. But I believe that when YNW Juvie shot YNW Sack Chaser, YNW Bortland got scared and shot YNW Juvie. Because the one thing that they don't have in this case is the weapon or weapons. I believe that YNW Bortland shot YNW Juvie for shooting YNW Sack Chaser, and then he went into shock about the fact that everything just happened so fast because he didn't expect it. And I believe that since he had a good reason when he came back to Melly with those dead bodies in the car, Melly told him, and it's the thing, it could have also been an internal beef that they all knew about, but they just didn't know. Bortland just didn't know that he was going to do that, right? So I believe that when he told Melly what went down, Melly told him to make it look like a drive-by, which is why Melly is involved in this case, because I feel like whereas he's only attached to the case because of the video surveillance, I feel like after he got out the car, I feel like he's not going to, well, of course, a lot of people don't be trying to snitch, but I feel like the reason why he's going through this the way that he's going through it is because he knows what really happened. And even though he played a part in it, the prosecution is framing him for the wrong part. So I think that Melly literally just has loyalty to YNW Bortland, and that would make sense as to YNW Bortland was screaming free him this entire time. And that would also make sense as to YNW Melly's defense decided to separate their trials because Bortland has more incriminating evidence against him. I feel like Melly played a role, but he just didn't have the gun in his hand. He just got a case of loyalty. Y'all comment down below and tell me what y'all think. And if y'all got some questions, I mean, we could really talk about it because that theory makes the most sense to me.